Life, with its myriad challenges, can sometimes make us feel like we're caught in a whirlwind of emotions, from anxiety and anger to disappointment. If not managed, these emotions can negatively impact both our health and our relationships. But imagine if you could transform these influences into a driving force that propels you to become stronger than ever before. Today, we introduce you to 12 Stoic Rules to become emotionally detached, a positive outlook. A detailed guide to not only confront, but also master and effectively use your emotions. Through this, you will not only find stability, but also unlock the potential to achieve success and happiness in life. Join us till the end of this video to discover practical strategies that you can apply to your daily life. These strategies will not only change how you interact with others, but also help you reflect and reposition yourself in the world, allowing you to find peace and a clear direction for the future. Remember, you hold the key to your life, and every decision you make shapes who you are today. Get ready to embark on a journey of self-transformation. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any valuable lessons. And stay tuned until the last minute of this video, as the conclusion contains a special surprise that we believe you won't want to miss. Let's explore and unlock your unlimited potential with Stoicism. Number 1. Who are the people around you? Have you ever wondered who you're spending your time with each day? The people around you, those you choose to share memorable moments with. Are they truly sources of inspiration that uplift you? Or do they act as barriers, making you feel tired and drained? To live a meaningful and happy life, it's essential not only to choose the right companions, but also to set personal boundaries in each relationship. Stoicism is not just a philosophy emphasizing endurance or perseverance, but also a profound way of life, guiding us in making smart choices and setting goals in every aspect of life. From the Stoic perspective, our environment and the people around us significantly influence our mood, attitude, and actions. Healthy, positive relationships can continuously inspire and elevate us, whereas negative relationships might just pull us down and hinder our personal growth. So, how do you wisely filter your relationships? First, question what you truly need and desire from others. Observe the people around you, not just through their words, but through their actions and how they impact your life. If you find a relationship no longer inspiring or positively supportive, it might be time to think about setting boundaries or even ending it. Approach these changes with emotional detachment, not letting personal feelings cloud your judgment. This doesn't mean becoming cold or indifferent, but learning to approach situations calmly and thoughtfully. When you control your emotions, you're more likely to make the right and objective decisions. Finally, remember that every day you choose how to live your life, and selecting the right companions is a crucial part of building the life you want. Be cautious, but also be brave enough to make choices that can positively change your life. Number 2. Remove toxic people from your life. In life, we often find ourselves surrounded by constant noise and pressure. Every action, every decision we make is closely watched. But have you ever stopped to consider how the people around you are affecting you? Sometimes, in the hustle and bustle of life, we need moments of quiet to reflect and reshape our lives. Ancient Stoics, masters of the art of living, paid close attention to choosing their surroundings. They believed that for a peaceful and successful life, we need to control not only our actions, but also the people around us. This is not just a choice, but a necessary life strategy to keep our spirits pure and focused. Have you noticed that in everyone's life, there are people like calm rivers, always inspiring and motivating us to progress daily? On the other hand, there are also those who are like storms, bringing chaos and disruption, making us lose direction. It's crucial to distinguish and establish the right relationships that add value to your life. Moving away from those who only bring negativity is not a sign of weakness, but a strong action. Like tending to a garden, sometimes we need to remove some weeds so that our surroundings can thrive, become beautiful. This requires being honest with yourself, recognizing what is most important and necessary to nourish your soul and personal growth. Think about the relief of being surrounded by people who support and understand you, in an environment free of negative judgments or heavy tones. From there, you will realize that removing toxic relationships is not only about taking care of yourself, but also a way to discover your strength and learn to navigate life more calmly and meaningfully. We all have the right to choose who is in our lives. These people, every day, every hour, are either lifting you up or pulling you down. Take time to reflect and choose wisely, for ultimately, the people we choose to be close to are the basic pieces that form the picture of our lives. In the journey of applying Stoicism to life, one of the most important lessons is removing toxic people from your life. This is not an easy decision, but a necessary step to protect your mental and emotional state, helping you towards a positive and healthy life. For instance, imagine you have a childhood friend. Over the years, you begin to realize that every time you interact with this person, you feel drained, hurt, and negative. This friend often criticizes you, never supports your decisions or achievements, and frequently causes unnecessary conflicts. Gradually, you realize that this relationship no longer brings positive value to your life. This is when you need to apply the Stoic lesson. Remove toxic people. You decide to have an honest conversation with this friend, explaining that this relationship is negatively affecting you. After the talk, you and your friend decide to take some time apart, allowing you to focus on personal development and rejuvenate your positive energy. This decision not only helps you eliminate negativity, but also affirms your value and self-respect. You start to feel lighter, freer, and most importantly, you have more time and energy to invest in other relationships, those who genuinely care and support you. Through this, you not only improve the quality of your life, but also become a better version of yourself. This lesson is a classic example of applying Stoic principles to achieve peace and positivity in life. It's an essential step that allows you not only to become emotionally detached from negative influences, but also opens up space to receive better and more beneficial things. Number 3, establishing personal boundaries. Establishing personal boundaries is not just a smart choice, but also an integral part of Stoic philosophy. Personal boundaries here are not merely a statement, but a journey to discover and protect our mental space, time, and energy. Think of boundaries as the borders on the map of life, marking your own territory where only you have the right to make decisions. Boundaries are invisible lines, but extremely important, helping us clearly define how much we are willing to open up, accept, or reject. They are not just protections, but also expressions of self-respect and a deep understanding of our own value. When you understand your worth, you can teach others how to treat you appropriately. Establishing personal boundaries is not only a survival strategy in modern life, but also a fundamental pillar for a fulfilling and authentic existence. It's time for you to pause, reassess your life, and make necessary changes. Setting boundaries means you are filtering relationships, choosing what's best for your life, because ultimately, the quality of our lives is defined by the people around us and how we interact with them. Setting boundaries is a balancing act, a delicate dance between giving and receiving. It means understanding that to genuinely care for others deeply, we need to be in our best state. This can only happen when we care for and respect ourselves. Are you ready to start drawing those boundaries today? This is the moment for you to ask yourself and decide whether you want to continue letting things pass by passively or actively create the life you deserve. Establishing personal boundaries is a crucial foundation for protecting our space and energy in today's complex life. It's not just about building physical barriers between us and others, but also a way to protect our soul from negative influences and maintain internal balance. This is one of the basic principles of Stoicism, recognizing and safeguarding your personal value and space. Setting boundaries allows us to maintain control over our lives and enhance our autonomy. Knowing when and how to say no not only helps protect ourselves from unnecessary pressure, but also builds confidence and inner strength. Clear boundaries improve relationships by explicitly defining our expectations and limits. This helps avoid misunderstandings and unnecessary conflicts, contributing to healthier and more sustainable relationships. Establishing and maintaining boundaries is also how we affirm our self-worth. It fosters self-respect and confidence because we know we deserve respect and love. Boundaries help us avoid emotional fatigue because they allow us to proactively deal with negative situations and relationships. Protecting personal space nurtures mental and emotional health. To effectively set boundaries, you first need to know who you are and what truly matters to you. This requires being honest with yourself and self-analyzing to determine what you need for personal growth and happiness. Each day, take some time to ask yourself, what is necessary to protect and develop myself? Setting boundaries is not just about protecting yourself from negative influences. It's also a way to express self-respect and a deep awareness of your personal needs. When you clearly define what you are willing and not willing to accept, you are building a solid foundation for a healthy and meaningful life. You not only help yourself avoid undesirable situations, but also encourage those around you to respect your personal space and limits. Setting boundaries should be done clearly and decisively. You should communicate clearly what you need and expect from others. At the same time, you need to be firm in protecting those boundaries, not allowing anyone to easily infringe upon them. Finally, remember that boundaries can change over time and circumstances, so you need to be flexible in adjusting them to suit your situation and personal growth. Practicing setting boundaries not only helps protect yourself, but also allows you to live a freer and more autonomous life. This is not just a statement of denial. It is a commitment to yourself to live better and more fully. Number 4, not loving too much. Love, a profound emotion that most people yearn to experience, has been deeply explored by the Stoics' ancient philosophers. According to them, love is not just an enthusiastic feeling, but also an act of freedom and change. The Stoics believe that while we can love passionately, it should be in a way that allows each individual to maintain personal freedom, without being restricted or held back by the other person. True love, from the Stoic perspective, is the kind that does not imprison, but rather gives the other person wings to be themselves without dependency. A Stoic kind of love doesn't mean loving less, but loving with understanding and accepting that everything can change and nothing is permanent. This acceptance makes love enduring, and even when it ends, it leaves a lasting impression, a never-dimming light in our minds and hearts. Imagine a love where the heart is open but still preserves its identity. This is the Stoic advice: love abundantly, but in a way that keeps us stable and peaceful within. When we choose to love someone, not to fill a void in our lives, but to enrich each other's lives, we are truly loving in a liberating way. Today's invitation is this: love freely and beautifully, making our lives feel more vibrant and happy. Shall we try together? In a world where every word has the power to build or destroy, expressing emotions and viewpoints cautiously is extremely important. Our words are like the water of a river, strong and decisive. Yet they must also have the ability to adapt and overcome obstacles gracefully and resiliently. Stoic philosophy provides us with a compass to navigate these sometimes turbulent waters of human communication. The Stoics, with their traditional calm, teach us that controlling our thoughts and reactions is not just an act of self-discipline, but also a gift of freedom. By practicing inner calm and striving to understand before being understood, we not only avoid unnecessary misunderstandings and conflicts, but also become beacons of empathy and understanding in our community. The ability to truly listen and embrace others' viewpoints, even when they differ from our own, is a brave and generous act, worthy of appreciation and cultivation. The ancient Stoic, Epictetus, once said, "Do not seek for things to happen the way you want them to, but rather wish that what happens happens the way it happens, and you will go on well." This statement fits perfectly in the context of the lesson, "Not loving too much. Live loving this way." Part of the series, 12 Stoic Rules for Becoming Emotionally Detached, a Positive Outlook. Analyzing this statement, we see that Epictetus is not advocating for becoming unfeeling, but rather encouraging us to accept and face reality. This means that in love and relationships, we should not try to control or change others to fit our desires. Instead, we should learn to accept and love them as they truly are. Practicing this rule helps us reduce frustration, suffering, and negative emotions, as we no longer expend energy expecting or demanding perfection. Through this, we can approach relationships more positively and objectively, fostering harmony and peace. Living by this principle is not just a personal spiritual journey, but also a way we interact with the world around us. It frees us from being bound by the entanglements of emotions, allowing us to build more genuine and deeper relationships. Let Epictetus's words be the beacon that guides us in loving and living fully. Acceptance is not resignation, but a form of deep understanding and genuine love. Together, let's learn not only to love others, but also to love ourselves, and this life in a more complete and positive way. Number 5, true strength. In life, we sometimes face inevitable disagreements. And here, my friends, we find true strength. Let's consider a common situation. You disagree with a friend's opinion on a certain issue. In such moments, Stoicism does not restrict us from expressing disagreement. Instead, it encourages us to present our views respectfully, thereby seeking common ground and deeper understanding of each other. The goal is not to win a debate, but to transform the conversation into a bridge for growth and mutual learning. It's not just about exchanging words, but also an opportunity to expand understanding and empathy. Effective communication stems from honesty, vulnerability, and the courage to be oneself, with all our doubts, hopes, and dreams. In the process, we not only find our own voice, but also encourage others to find theirs. Consider your words as a gardener tends to plants, with patience, compassion, and intent. Let our conversations be a source of light, a symbol of understanding and growth, rather than a shadow of conflict. This is not just the art of communication, but the art of living. If you find value in these words, Do not hesitate to leave a comment. Gratitude and sharing can create change, not only within yourself, but also among those around you. Continue to communicate, continue to learn, and continue to live a fulfilling life. And remember, by sharing and expressing gratitude, we expand our ability to cooperate with the universe for the prosperity and abundance of all. Move forward, leave a comment, and like if you feel this content has made a positive change for you. In the modern context, many misunderstand Stoicism as encouraging us to become unfeeling and cold. However, the real Stoic view revolves around learning to control our emotions so they do not cloud our reasoning. This is true strength. The 12 Stoic rules for becoming emotionally detached are not advice to become indifferent, but a guide to help us recognize and manage our emotions more effectively. This enables us not only to maintain calmness in all situations, but also to make wise and informed decisions. Instead of trying to avoid emotions, recognize and accept them as an integral part of ourselves. When you realize that emotions are natural, you begin to learn not to let them control you. Before reacting to a situation, take time to think and analyze. This helps you avoid getting swept up in negative reactions and instead make thoughtful and positive responses. Place reason at the forefront of every decision. When you let reason lead, you not only face challenges more effectively, but also maintain a positive and steady attitude. Each rule is not just a tool for managing emotions, but also a step in the journey toward peace and a deeper understanding of oneself. This is not a battle against emotions, but a battle to understand and master them. Reflect and leave your thoughts in the comments. We are eager to hear stories about how you apply these rules to your everyday life. Together, we can learn and broaden our understanding of the true power of calmness and reason. Number 6, selective compassion. In our life's journey, we are often advised to live compassionately. However, Stoicism suggests that compassion should not be merely an impulsive emotion, but guided by reason and wisdom. This leads us to the concept of selective compassion, a wise lifestyle strategy in today's era. Imagine compassion as a warm light shining down on our lives, bringing warmth and enlightenment. Just as light spreads, our compassion must be intelligently directed so it does not dissipate into the vast night sky. It's like using a flashlight to illuminate exactly where it's needed, rather than turning on every light in the house, helping to focus resources where they can make a difference. In this world, we face a myriad of problems and suffering, so extensive that no one can address them all alone. Think of being in a small boat in a tumultuous ocean, trying to save drifting people. If you attempt to rescue everyone at once, you risk sinking under the weight of those efforts. Selective compassion teaches us to recognize where we can help without jeopardizing ourselves. This keeps our boat stable while still aiding others. It is a form of wise compassion that allows us to understand that we cannot be everywhere at once, and that is perfectly acceptable. We do not turn our backs on the world's challenges, but we choose our battles wisely. When a friend needs us, our presence can truly make a difference. Meanwhile, facing larger issues beyond the capacity of one individual, we do what we can, perhaps offering support from a distance, and not getting lost in efforts to embrace the entire world. Selective compassion is a powerful reminder of how to live a meaningful life, not just for ourselves, but also for those around us, by using wisdom and compassion effectively and sustainably. Compassion is not a blind emotion, but a choice, guided by reason and deep understanding. To better understand selective compassion, consider a specific example from daily life. Imagine you are a manager at a company An employee of yours is going through a tough time due to a family loss. This employee often arrives late, and their work performance has significantly declined. In this situation, what does selective compassion mean? Instead of criticizing or completely ignoring the employee's situation, you choose a proactive and empathetic action. You decide to meet privately with this employee, to express care and understanding. During the conversation, you listen to the difficulties they are facing, and together explore solutions to improve the situation, which might include flexible working hours or providing psychological support if needed. This not only demonstrates selective compassion, but also shows you are a responsible leader who understands that supporting employees is not just about helping them through tough times, but also contributes to the long-term stability of the entire team. This is a genuine act of care based on an understanding of individual circumstances and needs, while also protecting the company's resources by maintaining employee engagement and performance. Through this example, we see that selective compassion is not just about making decisions based on emotion, but also based on reason and a deep understanding of the specific situation. It allows us to address and resolve issues humanely without compromising our principles and long-term goals. This is how we demonstrate the strength of compassion in Stoicism, a power driven by wisdom, not by instinct. Number 7, self-care. In the journey of life, maintaining balance is not just a task, but an art. According to Stoicism, one cannot care for others if one does not first take care of oneself. Like a lamp that cannot shine without oil, we cannot support others if we are depleted of energy ourselves. Imagine trying to light the way for others while allowing yourself to be lost in the darkness. This not only harms you, but also diminishes your effectiveness in helping others. Therefore, if you find yourself in a situation where someone needs help and you are capable of assisting, step forward. Your empathy and actions can make a difference. However, if the issue is beyond your capabilities, do what you can without feeling guilty for not doing more. Sometimes, the greatest support we can offer is our own stability, ensuring that when someone needs us, we are ready and able to assist. Selective compassion, an important concept in Stoicism, is about using wisdom to adjust our care and affection. It involves choosing where and when we can truly be a positive force. By doing this, we ensure that we remain strong and healthy enough to make a long-lasting difference. And remember, by properly caring for the flame we hold, we ensure that it continues to shine brightly for those who need it. Prioritizing oneself and directness is foundational to Stoic philosophy. We are strongly called to honesty and the value of self-care. This is a simple yet revolutionary idea. Putting oneself first is not an act of selfishness, but a fundamental step towards becoming the best version of oneself. Because when we are healthy, fortified, and balanced, we are better able to reach out and help others effectively. Living this way is also crucial in applying Stoic rules to achieve positive emotional detachment. Here are some profound tips to help you effectively realize this. The basic step to protecting your mental health. Recognize what tires and drains you and establish healthy boundaries to protect your personal space and rest time. This helps you maintain your energy and focus. Spend time creating a space where you can find comfort and recharge. Reading, meditating, or engaging in artistic activities are great ways to do this. These activities not only enhance your autonomy, but also make you feel more peaceful and balanced in life. Be selective and steer clear of toxic and negative relationships, as they can drain your energy and adversely affect your mood. This helps you gain deeper self-awareness and learn from experiences. thereby growing and advancing in life, and strive to achieve them. Progress and achieving personal milestones will boost your confidence and encourage sustainable growth. Taking care of yourself not only helps you maintain mental health, but is also crucial in training yourself to be positively detached from life's challenges. Number 8, prioritizing yourself. Start by simplifying your thoughts about yourself. Imagine you are like a cup. An empty cup cannot provide water to anyone else. To help others, the first thing you need to do is fill your own cup. This is not merely selfish. It's an essential step for self-care. Ensuring you are strong mentally, emotionally, and physically will help you face daily challenges and effectively support those around you. In Stoicism, prioritizing yourself doesn't mean putting yourself above all else, but continuously enhancing your value so that you don't end up last. Honesty and sincerity in communication are crucial pillars in this process. Speaking the truth and being true to yourself may seem like an act of bravery. You might wonder, what if others do not like this truth? But it is honesty that builds deeper and more meaningful relationships. When you live truthfully to yourself and others, you are laying a solid foundation for relationships based on trust and mutual respect. This is essential for any healthy relationship and is an integral part of the Stoic lifestyle. So how do you apply these principles in your daily life? First, always ask yourself whether your decisions are helping to fill your cup. Then express your thoughts and feelings honestly and clearly. This step not only makes you stronger, but also helps you build quality relationships and avoid unnecessary misunderstandings. Finally, take time to reflect and assess whether you are continuing in the right direction, not just personally, but also in how you interact with others. This self-awareness is key to not just living, but thriving in the spirit of Stoicism. We explore the importance of putting yourself first, not out of selfishness, but as a way to build a strong foundation for personal growth and mental health. When you start taking care of yourself, you find freedom in making decisions and actions not bound by others' expectations. This helps you develop independent thinking, display emotional detachment in difficult situations, and focus on what truly matters to you. Prioritizing yourself creates a balance between work and life, between giving and receiving. When you are not overly focused on others' needs and expectations, you can build a harmonious life where you are not drained by endless responsibilities. Putting yourself at the center not only helps you become stronger in facing challenges, but also fosters sustainable growth. When you are healthy emotionally and mentally, you can effectively contribute to society. Taking care of yourself also builds self-respect and confidence. This reduces dependency on others' approval and makes you resilient, not easily swayed by external comments or judgments. Prioritizing yourself enhances your ability to cope better with stress and pressure. When you understand and accept your limits, you can manage stressful situations better without feeling overwhelmed. Prioritizing yourself is not selfishness. It is an act of wisdom and self-respect. When you start by taking care of yourself, you not only create positive change for yourself, but also for those around you. Remember, only when you are strong and happy can you effectively help others. Starting today, put yourself first to build a life full of meaning and vibrant energy. Number 9, accepting adversity. Accepting adversity is an integral part of the personal development journey. It is in those moments that seem unbearable that we find the strength and resilience to continue moving forward. In everyday life, practicing acceptance of adversity can begin with small but symbolic decisions. For example, when you refuse an offer that doesn't align with your values, or when you decide not to exceed your energy limits just to please others. These are expressions of self-respect and choosing to live authentically with oneself. When you allow yourself to rest without feeling guilty, you are wisely and kindly taking care of yourself. This not only enhances your personal quality of life, but also encourages those around you to follow suit. Once these actions become habits, you not only take better care of yourself, but also create a healthy environment where everyone feels encouraged and supported to grow together. This is a positive domino effect, creating a chain of events where each person learns and matures from the challenges they face. Remember, you are an important part of this network, and taking care of your health and happiness is not a selfish act, but a demonstration of profound wisdom. By accepting and facing adversity, you are building a strong foundation for a richer and more meaningful life. Not just for yourself, but also for the community around you. This is the essence of Stoicism, a philosophy that teaches us not only how to live, but also how we share and contribute to the world. If you feel inspired by these ideas, don't miss the opportunity to explore further. Consider purchasing the ebook, Stoicism in the 21st Century, Ancient Strategies for Modern Challenges, and begin your journey toward prosperity, abundance, and improved relationships. Learn more and start your journey today. Check the pinned link in the comments below. Imagine you are an entrepreneur who has just experienced a serious business failure. The new product you diligently researched and invested in has not received the expected reception, leading to significant financial and reputational losses. This is a considerable challenge, and many might choose to give up or feel discouraged. However, by applying the rule, accepting adversity from the series 12 Stoic Rules for Becoming Emotionally Detached, a positive outlook, you decide to view this failure not as an endpoint, but as a valuable lesson. You begin to analyze weaknesses, mistakes in product strategy and marketing, and seek feedback from customers to better understand their needs and desires. From this, you not only improve the current product, but also develop new projects with more thorough preparation, actively learning from experience and applying new technologies to optimize processes. Your persistence and ability not to let negative emotions influence your decisions transform failure into a stepping stone for later successes. This story is not only a typical example of how to accept and overcome adversity, but also serves as an inspiration for those facing difficulties, reminding them that every challenge can become an opportunity for personal growth and advancement, as long as we dare to face it and turn it into motivation to move forward. Number 10, embracing challenges. Embracing challenges is not just an action, but a crucial mental posture that each of us should strive for. Facing difficulties not only enhances our understanding of ourselves, but also deepens our comprehension of the world around us. Every challenge, big or small, is an opportunity to learn valuable lessons about patience, courage, and resilience. When we accept and face difficulties, we learn not only to control our emotions, but also to transform fear and disappointment into motivation for progress and advancement. This ability helps us overcome immediate hardships and mentally prepares us for unforeseen events in the future. It is a powerful tool in building a strong psychological foundation. Each time we overcome a challenge, we not only forge resilience but also reinforce our belief in our own capabilities. These experiences are like pieces of a puzzle, gradually completing the colorful picture of our lives, reflecting a stronger and more mature version of ourselves. Overcoming challenges is a delicate art where suffering is transformed into strength and fear into bravery. It is the process of turning uncertainty into opportunities for us to grow and advance. Life may bring surprises, but with the resilience and confidence we build with each challenge, we are fully equipped to face and overcome any difficulty. Look within yourself, discover and apply your internal strength. Move forward with confidence, knowing that no matter how difficult the challenges life throws at you, you have the capacity and strength to confront and conquer them. This is not just encouragement, but an invitation for each of us to embrace challenges, as each one contains the seeds of growth and success. A famous saying by the Stoic philosopher Seneca can be highly effective. It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that they are difficult. Seneca, one of the great Stoic philosophers, emphasized the importance of facing and accepting challenges in life. His statement profoundly reflects the Stoic philosophy that fear and procrastination are the biggest barriers to success and personal development. In fact, it is this hesitation that creates the walls that seem insurmountable. In the process of embracing challenges, Seneca's words encourage each of us not just to passively accept difficulties as an inevitable part of life, but to actively seek ways to confront and overcome them. This is not only a process of training in patience and bravery, but also a way we develop the ability to control emotions, aiming for positive detachment, where we are not clouded by negative emotions in our reasoning and choice of actions. By applying the 12 Stoic rules in practice, we learn to turn suffering and insecurity into positive energy, which not only helps us overcome challenges, but also allows us to view every situation more optimistically and effectively. These principles not only guide us through each challenge, but also support us in building a strong psychological foundation, making us resilient and unwavering in the face of life's storms. Let's embrace each challenge, not only with courage, but with the belief that every difficulty is a stepping stone to profound personal growth. Perhaps, looking back later, we will be grateful for these challenges as they provided the opportunity for us to become the best versions of ourselves. Number 11, living fully in the present. In the journey of life, we often unintentionally drift along the flow of past memories and future plans, forgetting the invaluable worth of the present moment where life truly unfolds. Stoicism, with its ancient wisdom, encourages us to return to the heart of what truly matters, living fully each second. Each breath we take is not only a sign of life, but also a gift reminding us of new beginnings, an opportunity to live each moment to the fullest. Unfortunately, our minds often wander into the maze of the past or are haunted by worries about the future. But when we truly focus on living in the present, we learn to free ourselves from the shackles of time and discover the real treasure of each moment. Imagine the power you'll have when you're fully immersed in the present moment, feeling every emotion and engaging fully in each activity. This not only enriches your life experience, but also makes you more effective and focused. You will embrace joy and face challenges with calm and freshness. Living fully in the present starts with a simple awareness notice when your thoughts drift away from reality. Whenever you realize this, gently and without judgment, bring your mind back to the present moment. You can do this by focusing on your breath, bodily sensations, or the task at hand. This practice can be reinforced through meditation, mindfulness, or activities that require full concentration and engagement. As you develop this skill, your gratitude for life will grow. The little things begin to shine under a new light. Connections with others become richer, and challenges become less daunting. Living fully in each moment is ultimately an act of self-love and respect for life. When you choose to live fully each second, you not only improve your own life, but also enrich the lives of those around you. Every moment becomes a celebration, an act of gratitude for the miracle of life, here and now. Strive to live fully in the present with your heart, remembering that each moment is precious and irreplaceable. Find joy in simplicity, strength in presence, and depth in daily experiences. Perhaps, by doing so, you will discover the true fulfillment that comes from being genuinely present in the vibrant tapestry of life. Imagine applying these 12 Stoic rules to your daily life. You will find yourself much calmer and steadier. First, we learn to accept reality. When you do not fight against the truth, you will find your heart more at ease. Next, keep your mind in a tranquil state, not letting emotions cloud your reason. This helps you see things more objectively and effectively. Then, learn to listen rather than quickly reacting. Sometimes silence is a sign of maturity and emotional control, and whenever your emotions surge, pause and consider whether they truly reflect the truth. Practice mindfulness, focusing on your breath and personal sensations, helping you reduce stress and increase focus. Do not blame others for your emotions. Taking responsibility for your own reactions is crucial. In every situation, look for lessons or opportunities for growth without being swayed by emotions. Maintain a positive attitude. Try to view problems from a new angle, always hopeful and optimistic. Always respond rather than react on impulse. Try to understand others before making judgments. And most importantly, always prioritize staying calm, which helps you think and act more clearly. Lastly, learn to accept and adapt to change, as change is an inevitable part of life. When you live by these rules, you not only control your emotions, but also enrich your life by creating a new vision, a positive mindset, and inner peace. Remember, every day, every moment you live is a precious gift. Number 12, flexibility and adaptability. Imagine a day where every minute, every second, everything goes contrary to your plans. Your alarm clock doesn't go off on time. You run out of coffee unexpectedly. And just when you need the internet most for an important meeting, it decides to take a break. In moments like these, flexibility and adaptability shine brightly, like guiding stars in the darkness. Ancient Stoics taught us that in life, it's not the events that occur to us that matter, but our reactions to them that truly make a difference. Throughout the long journey of life, there will undoubtedly be countless situations beyond our control. However, what's even more crucial is how we deal with them. Like bamboo, soft yet resilient, able to bend in the storm without breaking, we too must learn to dance to the rhythm of life's changes without falling. When faced with challenges, instead of being rigid and resentful, embrace difficulties as opportunities to strengthen yourself. Each unexpected challenge is a training session, an opportunity for us to become stronger and wiser. This attitude not only helps us overcome tough times, but also allows us to view problems in a more positive light, even when everything seems to be going wrong. So, the next time life doesn't go according to your plan, remind yourself to activate the Stoic spirit within. Take a deep breath, find a way to use what you have, and continue moving forward. Remember, it's not what happens to you that matters, but how you choose to face it. While it might not immediately change the situation, it will certainly improve your mood and open up solutions you hadn't thought of before. Flexibility and adaptability in today's era are truly a superpower. Cultivate and develop this ability to face life's shifts and challenges readily and courageously. Let's explore the story of Sarah, a marketing executive at a large company in London. On an energetic morning, Sarah was ready for an important meeting with potential clients. However, upon arriving at the office, she was shocked to realize she had left an important document at home. Instead of panicking, Sarah quickly calmed herself. She called a colleague and asked them to send the document via email. Soon after, Sarah opened her tablet and professionally presented everything at the meeting. Thanks to her flexibility and quick adaptability, Sarah not only resolved the issue, but also made a strong impression on the clients by her professionalism and poise in an emergency situation. Sarah's story is a classic example of how to turn an adverse situation into an opportunity. Her experience shows that when faced with unexpected challenges, instead of letting emotions overwhelm, we should remain calm and look for creative solutions. This not only helps us overcome difficulties, but also enhances our response capabilities and builds trust among those around us. Through this series on the 10 principles of Stoicism, we've not only learned how to stand firm amidst life's storms, but have also been equipped with tools to proactively control our reactions. Importantly, Stoicism isn't about making us rigid or unemotional, but rather it helps us achieve a high level of self-control, allowing us to approach every situation with calm and consideration. Take a few minutes each day to reflect on yourself, to clearly identify your emotions and thoughts. This is a crucial first step in actively managing them. When faced with stressful situations, employ techniques like deep breathing or meditation to maintain your calm, helping you make more accurate and wise decisions. Always focus on what truly matters, and don't let minor annoyances throw you off course. These lessons are not just simple advice. They are vital principles that help us remain steadfast and resilient in the face of challenges. Each day, as you act according to these principles, you not only enrich your own life, but also contribute to building a strong, steadfast community. Let's progress together every day, building a better future, where calmness and self-control open the doors to success and happiness.